food we eat. Students, today we will study about the different foods that we eat every day. Here in the picture, as you can see, 7 children are sitting in a park and talking about something. What are they talking about? Let us see. One of the child said, "Last night I ate a chapati made of bajra with jaggery. Jaggery, that is good." Another one said, I cooked dal and rice. Yesterday, no food was cooked in my house. I went to Gurdwara with my grandmother for the langar. We ate dal and chapati. Ammi had cooked kheer and puri, which I don't like, so I ate an omelette instead. My mother cooked fish. I ate lots of it. It was really tasty. My mother bought noodles for us from the house where she works. We enjoyed eating it. So students, you have seen that these children are talking about food that they ate last night, and students, all of them had ate different types of food. So this is our topic for today, different types of food that we eat every day. Let us see what is there in the chapter. First of all, let us discuss the question that has been given. What did you eat yesterday? Write it on the plate shown below. Students, as you can see, there is a plate drawn here and some blanks are there in the plate. So in those blanks, you have to write the name of the different food item that you ate yesterday, like dal, chapati, sabji, fruits, etc. Next, now on the blackboard, write the names of all the food items that you have written on your plate. Now, we have to compare the food items that different children have written in their plate. And then we should check, did all the children in the class eat the same food item yesterday? No, it does not happen. Why? Because in every house different types of food items has been prepared, and students, we have a variety of food, and variety of food has been prepared in different houses. Next, you must have noticed that in the picture there is one child in whose house no food was cooked. What could be the reason? Students, as we have seen, one of the girls said that no food has been cooked in my house. So think over it and tell me what could be the reason. Yes, the reason can be if they do not have enough money for food. Second reason can be that her mother was ill and she was not able to prepare food. Or think of some other reason and tell me, has it happened to you that on some day you were hungry but there was nothing to eat? If yes, why? Now imagine and think your past and think and tell if there is a day when there was no food in your house. If it happened, tell me the reason. And if no, you can write no in the answer. How do you know that you are hungry? Now tell me, students, how do you know that you are hungry? Just think and tell. Yes, You feel like rats are running in your stomach, isn't it? Some pain has been felt by you in the stomach. So, and you think that you are hungry, isn't it? Yes. Earlier also we have read in the chapter in English, that was, yes, Nina's. Yes, tell me. It was Nina's alarm clock. In that chapter we have read, you must remember it, isn't it? In class 4, that it has been told in the chapter that we have a body clock. Everything is set in our body. When we feel hungry, when we feel sleepy. Now, so we have got an idea that how we feel hungry. How do you feel when you are hungry? So you have to write how do you feel if your stomach is paining or you feel uneasy. What kind of feeling do you have when you are hungry? So next, let's going forward and talk about Vipul's family. In Vipul's family, there are some members who do not eat what Vipul eats. Do you think these people do not eat or cannot eat what Vipul eats? In Vipul's family, as there are some members who do not eat. Sometimes they do not eat at all or they cannot eat. Let us find out what happened to them. Let us read about Vipul's family. While returning home from school, Vipul bought a bhutta. Bhutta, students, you must have seen bhutta. Bhutta, that is corn cob. Yes, we enjoy it eating, isn't it? He reached home and asked his mother, "Where is Chutki? I want to see her." Chutki must be her younger sister. So Vipul asked her mother, "Where is Chutki?" His mother replied, "Chutki is in the room upstairs." She is in the room upstairs. Vipul caught his grandmother's hand and said, "You also come upstairs with me." His mother stopped him. "I have soaked Ba's chapati in dal. Let her first have her meal." Now Vipul forced her grandmother to go upstairs, but his mother stopped him and said that she has to have her meal at this time because I have soaked Ba's chapati in dal. So students, can you imagine why the chapatis are soaked in the dal to eaten by the grandmother? Yes, you very good. You are brilliant. You can think because the older person's teeth are not so strong or their teeth are fallen. And when they do not have enough teeth, they cannot chew the food. Teeth are used to chew the food. And that is why his mother soaked the chapati in dal so that chapati is being soaked. Chapati is become soft. When the chapati becomes soft, it is easy to eat by the grandmother. Have you put sugar in the dal? After coming to Nagpur, you have forgotten our own way of making food, said Dadi to Vipul's mother. Now Dadi is talking with Vipul's mother. She said, "Have you put sugar in the dal?" When she returned back from the Nagpur, she always put some sugar in the sabji or the vegetable. But Dadi don't like it. And she said, after returning Nagpur, you forgotten our own way of making food. What does this mean, students? This means that every area has different taste. In some area, the making or the preparing or the cooking food is of different types, different speciality. Every state has special food, special way of cooking food, special way of presenting food. So that is why we have a variety of food and dishes in our country. So this has been highlighted by Vipul's grandmother, and she said, please don't put sugar in the vegetable or dal. I have tasted the dal. Has been prepared well, replied Vipul's mother. Now Vipul's mother said that I have prepared and tasted the dal, and it has been prepared very well. Vipul picked up his grandmother's plate and ran upstairs. He asked her to follow him quickly. Now Vipul was mischievous and he wanted her grandmother to come upstairs with him. That is why he picked up his grandmother's plate and ran upstairs, and he said, come Dadi, follow me quickly. When I was your age, I could run up a hill in the same time, said Dadi. Dadi said that when I was in your age, I could have run up a hill also, but now I am old and I could not climb so fast. So students, from here you can see that age factor also matters. In some age we are able to do many work, but in some age we are not able to do such things. When we are young, you can do anything, but when you get old, you are able to do some of the things, not all, because when our body become old, it become weak also. Vipul gave the bhutta he was eating to his mommy, washed his hands and lifted little Chutki. Now Vipul's sister Chutki was very small, and that is why he gave his bhutta to his mommy and washed his hand before lifting the Chutki, that is his younger sister. Suddenly Chutki started crying. She is hungry, said mommy. She sat down to feed Chutki. Now Chutki started crying. That is why, and his mommy said she is hungry. So she sat down to feed Chutki. Now, as you have seen, small children cry when they are hungry because they don't know how to speak. They know only crying. That is why small children cry when they are hungry. Why was Dadi not able to climb the stairs quickly? Yes, of course, Dadi was not able to climb the stairs quickly because she was old. How does Dadi like to have her dal? What kind of dal she want to have? Yes, Dadi liked to have her dal without sugar. Very good. You are amazing. How many persons in the story can eat bhutta easily and why? Just think of the story and tell me. There were how many persons? Vipul, Vipul's mother, his grandmother, his mommy and Chutki. So there were 5 members in the family in this story, and out of these 5 members, 2 members cannot eat bhutta easily. That is his grandmother and his younger sister Chutki, because they both are not able to eat because Dadi was old enough and Chutki was little enough. And the other 3 members, that is Vipul, Vipul's mother and Vipul's mommy, can eat bhutta easily. Can all old people eat bhutta? Why? No. All old people cannot eat bhutta because they don't have teeth. For 4 months, Chutki will have only her mother's milk. That is her only food. Why? For 4 months, Chutki will have her mother's milk only because she don't have teeth and she is too little that his digestive system is not so developed to eat food, solid food. That is why she will have her mother's feed, and that is sufficient for her. Ask your elders and fill the table. Now this is your project work. You have to ask your parents and other members of your family and fill this table, that what can they eat and what they cannot eat. You have to find out it yourself and write it. So this was about things that we can or cannot eat. Do we eat all the things that we can eat? Not always. Let us talk about those things that we do eat. So students, here up to here we have seen that some of the things we can eat and some of the things we cannot eat. But students, those things that we can eat, even we don't eat all of them, isn't it? Do you eat tinda sabji? No. Do you eat pumpkin sabji? No. Most of the students do not eat these kind of vegetables because they don't feel like. So students, everybody eats according to his or her choice. So what do we eat is our choice. So we can eat, but we do not eat because we do not like it to eat. Put circle on the things that you eat often. Now you have to put some circles on the food that we often eat, like rice, wheat, barley, oats, maize, millet, kappa, ragi. Out of these cereals, you have to circle only those cereals that we most of them eat, like rice, wheat, barley. All other cereals are seldom eaten by us. Most of our food is made of these things depending on what. Now, one more thing is very important, that we eat those cereals often that are grown in our area. For example, in South India, rice is grown most. That is why those people eat rice most. But in North India, wheat is grown in a large amount. That is why people eat or people use wheat in their food in large amount. So different things are eaten at different places. Students, let us find out where each of these things is eaten more. Like wheat, rice, as I have told you that the cereals which are grown at that particular area are eaten more in that particular area. We not only eat different things, but we also use the same things to prepare a variety of food items. Find out and write what all can be prepared from rice and wheat. Now students, as you all know, our main cereal is wheat and rice. So with the help of these cereals we can prepare a lot of dishes. For example, with the help of wheat we can make chapati, halwa, and with the help of rice we can make pulao, dosa, idli. So you have to find out some more dishes that can be prepared with the help of wheat and rice as well. So how many things did you write? Then find out and compare the things that you have written here, and similarly different pulses, vegetables, fruits, meat, etc. are eaten in different places. People have different likes and dislike also. So as I have already told you that we eat according to the thing that is grown over there as well as our likes and dislike. You eat of your own choice. You eat dishes of your own choice. So it depends on our like and dislike what we eat. Write the name of 3 food items you like to eat and 3 that you dislike. So here you have to write 3 food items which you like to eat and which you don't like to eat. Are your likes and dislikes similar to that of your family members or your friends? Try to find it out. Let us talk to some people and know what they like to eat. Here, Lai Chin is a girl who live in Hong Kong. She said, I live in Hong Kong. My mother and I both love to eat snakes. Whenever we feel like eating snakes, we go to the nearby hotel and eat Ling Hu Fen. Here, Lai Chen is a Chinese girl and she loves to eat snakes, and whenever she feel she want to eat snake, she go to nearby hotel and order Ling Hu Fen. This is the name of the dish which is made up of snakes in China. Another girl is there. She belongs to Jammu and Kashmir. She said, her name is Juni, and she said, I live in Kashmir. I like fish cooked in mustard oil. Once we had gone to Goa, we ate fish there, but it tastes very different. My mother said that it was sea fish cooked in coconut oil. I had to be different. So here Juni loved to eat fish, but same fish is cooked with different type of ingredients in Kashmir and Goa. When she went to Goa, she ate fish, but the taste was different because it was cooked in coconut oil and it is sea fish. Fishes are also of different types. Sea fish, that is salty water fish, and freshwater fish which are found in pond or lakes. So in Kashmir, as you know, there is no sea. Kashmir is not a coastal area, so there we can find fishes of fresh water. But in Goa, which is a coastal area, fishes are marine water fishes. And the method of making dishes are also different. Next we will see who is there. Thomas. He is from Kerala. He said, I live in Kerala. I really like to eat two things. Both grow in our courtyard. One grows on a tall tree and the other underground. It is great to be boiled tapioca with any curry made using coconut. It tastes very good. Here Thomas belongs to Kerala and he likes to eat tapioca and coconut. Both these things are grown in his courtyard because Kerala is also a coastal area and there we can find greenery in a large amount. So like this you have seen different types of food that have been found and prepared in different types. So students, after this chapter we had now been able to identify different food items grown in particular area, and we also knew that what kind of food can we eat and that food that some members cannot eat. But the food that we eat also depend upon our like and dislike. So this was a chapter. Enjoy it.